what is the income of you, if I may ask directly? Hi, Beatrice. Very good morning from India. How are you?
Hello, I'm very good. Thank you. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. So before proceeding further, I would like to say that thank you so much, and like you have accepted my invitation for this freelancing, code that you will be able to give our like more providence like about the learnings, development, and all that. I realized why I approached you, because where like we have gone through like this pandemic situation since last 2 years in India. Also, my few of my colleagues peers have lost their jobs. So at that time I think freelancing was still running, because if I go through for the America, if I go for the like UK, London's and all that stuff, freelancing is growing like 42% for the Indian economy and for the US economy as well. So I think this freelancing is contributing a lot to make that country good. So this is the like backbone that if we have freelancing, so I was thinking that I should have someone on my podcast that who can like I don't say, or I have to say like about the specialist, but yes, who having the knowledge about the freelancing, how it goes, or how what is the benefits of freelancing, or that particular person are they happy or not, or how is the backbone for freelancing, that is they're having the scope and career for after like 2 to 3 years or not. So yeah, today we have Beatrice from Spain, right?
Yes, I'm based in Barcelona, that's true, but originally I'm from Romania.
Okay.
And thank you so much for having me and for inviting me to speak at the podcast. And I am really happy with what you do and with all the value that you provide. And I think that's amazing. So more than happy to share insights and help if I can.
Great, great.
um,
So those guys
eh,
who are watching this video and who will be watching this video, they guys have the basically the opportunity to learn about more understanding of freelancing, how it goes, what is the scope, what is the nature of the scope, like freelancing, or how you can see yourself in freelancing after 2 to 3 years. So those who are searching for freelancing thing stuff, then I think during this conversation, during this podcast, you will have the opportunity to learn more from herself only, because she is working and in freelancing, I think since last 1.5 or 2 years. So I think she's the best. And let's get started. So my first question is like I was thinking about this stuff, and like if I say that freelancing also work as in permanent, or freelancing is like work as in like part-time basis. So if you can take us through before that, if you can take us through your quick introductions.
Sure. So yes, first of all, I really agree with everything that you said about freelancing. It has been a huge disruption since COVID, and it's definitely a big wave of new freelancers and new people that they are trying to free their schedule and their time by doing something that they love, and also having the freedom to work from wherever and whenever, right? So beginning with that, it's really true. As about my journey, I I've been freelancing for mm, about 2.5 years, but I have done it alongside a full-time job until last year, maybe, where I quit my job and I started for fully on freelancing. So the answer to your question, yes, absolutely. You can start doing this alongside a job, which I recommend in the very beginning until you get a bit of stability. If you don't have some savings, some solid savings put aside, so you can get started um, safely, right? And if you think you are already there and you want to go fully in, this is also possible. It just requires commitment and really having a mindset of achieving success and believing in it, because that's very, very important. So you can get started either way, and see what works best. But eventually, if this is something, if this is a path that you want to follow, um, you can start as a part-time freelancer and then move on the full-time fully whenever ready.
Okay, great. So how do you recommend this freelancing? Like suppose if right now I'm 24 years old, all right, and I'm looking for a job, and I'm having my good job, having like good source of income from my permanent job. Do you still recommend that we should go for the freelancing just for the income or just to enhance our skills? So how is it like proportionally divided within the permanent job and with freelancing? Or you should recommend like you should do freelancing with permanent job also just to enhance your skill and development, or how you should take that things stuff all together ahead?
Right, that's a very good question, because I truly believe in doing what you love and finding your purpose, right? And once you do that, you don't necessarily chase the monetary aspects of it, but you rather look into how you can use your skills, and your interest in helping others, right? So from that point of view, it's definitely enhancing your skills, but it's also allowing you to do what you love. So in this way, you would not feel the pressure of, oh, I have so much to work, but would be more, I'm doing something that I like, and I'm becoming better and better at it every day, and I'm also helping more and more people. So for me, it's the purpose side of it, and the service side of it, that of course it comes with all the financial freedom and everything. So I would say the focus should not be on, oh, I want to start freelancing because I want to make more money. The focus should be on, what can I bring to the world through my unique set of skills and my purpose.
I think, please correct me if I am wrong. According to me, freelancing is that stuff. Whether that like if I talk about the income, I have my like learnings, I have my skill and development. I'm doing best for my like organization right now where I'm doing the permanent job, right? Freelancing comes with under the category of that which gives you the not fixed income, but yes, it will give you your interest, your passion, and from where you can have like sort of income, right? So I think freelancing comes with your interest and with your learning and with your income as well, as compared to if I like from the permanent job, right? So okay, so
Yeah.
if I talk about the basically like the stability, how about the freelancing? Is it good? Is it good or is it best? Like how we can see this stability, because everyone is in the country and this world are running for the learning, development skills, and for the income purpose. So do you recommend, like as you have said earlier also, that yes, you should do freelancing as a part-time job with your permanent job, and once you'll have that confidence that yes, you are doing good, or from if you'll skip that permanent job, then you will have the proper stability with that source of income, or from the learning perspective through the freelancing as well. So what, how is the like stability is currently going on in your country and with your stuff?
Right. So as you can imagine, because it's not a contracted job, and then you have to find your clients. You have to work to reach out to people, to build trust. And if you don't do all these things, of course, it's quite hard. I don't want to say it's impossible, because it's not, but it's quite hard to get clients just from them reaching out to you, right? So uh, I would say the stability is not as high as with a full-time job, of course, because your monthly income would differ from a month to another, unless you really have some secure clients on a retainer base, that it's a 6-month project, 12-month project, 3-month project, whatever that is. But you constantly have to think about, what if one of these clients will drop, right? What if one of these clients will terminate the contract, or so ever? So the answer to that is not a stable place to be, but at the same time, it comes with a lot of fulfillment, and it feels like a roller coaster, right? I feel once you get to master it, and once you get to already have some experience, to already have built some client base, you will start having referrals from your past clients. You will have testimonials. People will trust you more. Then you would get to a stable place where you don't have to be worried from a month to another, but rather feeling that safety. But in the beginning, yeah, it's a shaky journey, but I think the highs are higher and the lows are lower.
Correct, because nothing is permanent, nothing is documented, and then nothing has given the guarantee to you that yes, as like a permanent job, that yes, this is your fixed source of income. You will get the first day of your month. It's nothing is permanent. The whatever you will do is based on the contract or it's based on the requirement of the client. Sometimes you will have the very good amount of money, and every month sometimes not. So that is the also thing that you have to manage by yourself. Okay, my next question is like how the person can, if the person is like who will be watching right now, that might be like few persons are already doing freelancing, so what are your suggestions to them, like you are like a seniors to me right now, so how you suggest to them to grow in freelancing,
So your question is about people that are already freelancing,
or
right?
when you're doing freelancing, but your steps or your suggestions or your recommendations or your advice to those who are doing freelancing, that how they can grow in the same category of freelancing.
Right. Well, from here there are several paths that can be taken. So if you already find yourself in a place where, okay, I'm freelancing since a while now, I feel quite confident on my skills, I feel quite confident on the guarantee that I can provide to my clients and all the services that I'm providing for them. Um, from here, where do I want to go? So this was also my journey where I shifted from being a freelancer to being a one person business. And what do I mean by that? Because if we look at it duty wise, it's maybe the same. Well, it's not really, because I feel when you start freelancing, you in the very beginning, you take more projects that the client would give you, as in, oh, I need an email, I need a web page, I need this and I need that, right? Once you step in with a little bit of consultancy, and when you have more experience, you can also offer those consultancy based services where you actually take the client from um, I am in this situation and I want to get here, and you help them bridge that point A to point B with your services, and you guide them through what they need to make them understand how to get there, right? So I would say this is one way to scale it, where you become a one person business, and obviously you can start getting bigger projects and start outsourcing. So, for example, I am a copywriter and I love to write conversion copy and direct response copy. However, SEO is not something that it's very close to my heart. So I am able to take bigger projects because I have all the knowledge about SEO and I know how things should be done, and outsource this to someone that proves my trust, and they would work on that because this is something that they enjoy doing.
Mm.
And at the end, I'm delivering to the client a bigger project. So it's a matter of outsourcing, um, and obviously this outsourcing can get to another journey, which is building an agency
Correct,
kind of
correct.
structure.
Super, super. So it means that the freelancers who are doing their job first, how should they get into it? Like it means like your interest. Second thing, your information, and third thing is your knowledge about that particular stuff. I think that both, if we all of three are combined together, then the category can be made for the freelancing. Like if I'm talking about the creative writers, content writers, strategist development. So I think like who are working on the app development for the software engineering or creating the websites about the javascripts and all that, so I think according to the interest first we should get into it, and the information and the knowledge, once we are getting all that stuff together, then we will have the understanding that in which category of freelancing that we should get ahead, right?
Yes, that's correct. So I would say the first step um, in getting started with freelancing is preparing your mind for success, meaning working on your mindset, working on your beliefs, working on um, all those patterns that keep you in the place that you are and they hold you back. And this is this is nothing. It seems like it's nothing related to freelancing or to that journey. And I know everyone is eager to get started in the beginning, but if you don't prepare your mind for that, it would be very hard to visualize yourself in in the point where you want to be, because you would find it this looks impossible, oh, I would never be able to make this amount of money or get there so fast or whatever. So we stop ourselves by believing in those limiting beliefs, right? So actually I love this question, because what I'm doing right now, I'm building a program where I'm going to help people move from what is copywriting, what is freelancing, to, oh, I close my first client. So the structure of the program, it starts with mindset and preparing your mind for success. And then we go through freelancing and all the basics, because obviously it's very overwhelming in the beginning. Where should you start? How should you invoice your client? What should be your prices? How you build a portfolio, and all the in and out of freelancing. Then we go through the copywriting base, where I am teaching you all the frameworks and all the proven methods of achieving results for your clients, and then your online presence, and then sales and outreach, right? So it's a complete and integrated program with coaching and different materials that would take you from, I want to achieve freedom and be happy with what I'm working with this particular skill, which is copywriting, to, okay, I have my first client. So um, the most important part, again, and the base of it, it's your mind.
Great, great. And I just wanted to know that you are working as alone right now, or do you have the team? Like how it goes right now?
No, so right now I'm working alone. There are just some projects where I'm outsourcing the SEO work, but most of it is just myself.
Okay, great. So, any time have you felt that I should have like my team also, like 2 to 3 people under your guidance and observation, because you are then you will have the more opportunity to grab the things or the project from the new clients, and then you have the team also, so that people will be working for you, so that you can have more projects on that. Have you ever felt
Oh
that?
yeah, 100%. I mean, it's very hard to do everything on your own, of course. So this is the next step in my journey as well, to build systems and to build a team to help me run those systems for my business. Uh, Outsourcing, it's an amazing thing, because you don't necessarily need to have a core team that's like an in-house team, but you have other people that you co-create with, and they help you, right? So I think it's absolutely necessary, if you want to scale, to find the right people, because at the end of the day, if you don't if you don't find good people, and if you don't find a good assistant, you become the assistant and you become the people as well.
Right.
So it's just a matter of finding uh, the right mind and the right talent to join you and to be aligned, and then everything fusions must
Great. Great, great. So it means guys who are watching this video, who will be watching this video, it means they will have the opportunity to learn and like guide like themselves under the guidance of Beat, because in future she will need some of the teams under her guidance. So guys, you will have the opportunity. You can easily reach out to her in the LinkedIn whenever she will have the like need about to increasing her expanding her team. So you can reach out. You will have the opportunity. Great, great.
Absolutely, please. I'm always happy to connect with like-minded people, and it's always an opportunity out there.
Great, great. Now the second last final question that you people are staying till now for this video. What is the income of you, if I may ask directly? Or if you cannot quote that numbers, then it's okay. You can tell me that the price of any product, I will have that idea.
Right. Well, right now I'm in a moment where I'm trying to focus on, as I said, on building something else, which is related to coaching and this program. So I'm not able to take in as many clients, but I have retainers. What I was telling you in the beginning, because as a freelancer you can work on retainers, which is a fixed monthly fee um, that covers a certain amount of deliverables, right? Or you can work on a fixed fee per project. So because of the time in my current situation, I was only able to take a retainer project, and right now I'm earning somewhere around 3-4K, something like that.
3 4 K per month
But
or per week.
yeah, but this is because I allowed myself to be comfortable with this while I have focus on my business.
Great, like 3 to 4 K according to your basically currency that you are earning 3 to 4K about the month, right?
Yes.
Oh, that's great. That's great. So it means, guys who are watching this video, say it means you cannot see and you cannot claim that freelancing doesn't have the like the budget, or it means you are the only person that you have to maintain with your skill set. If you are good with your skill set, you have the understanding, you have the knowledge where you want to grow, where you want to get into that some of the different categories of freelancing, like creative designing, creative strategies or AI, anything. If you have the eligibility, if you are more understood about the project, then you can easily get and grow with yourself. It doesn't matter that you have to work for any organization. I'm not saying that permanent job or who are doing permanent job, they are like bad, or they should not do that. But the thing is, if the permanent job is still going on, you have the mindset and everything is in your hand, why don't you start with the freelancing apart from that, like with permanent job? That would be more helpful for you to enhance your skill on the personality development. That's a good thing, and it will also help you, give you the very better good connections within the industry itself. Yeah, you want to add
Exactly. And one
something?
thing,
Yeah.
sorry, yes, one thing to mention here. Um, Obviously, in the very beginning, when you start out, your price is gonna be a bit lower because it's normal, right? You are still learning, you're still getting experience. However, don't be afraid to raise your prices once you understand the value you provide and once you get more experience. Why? Because sometimes, and I'm speaking from experience, right? Sometimes we have this feeling of like, oh, I should not ask for that much, or this is not doesn't sound doesn't sound fair. But when you look at the value you provide with your skill and you understand how much you help the client, that's completely fine price to ask for if you want to even double your prices from the very beginning, right? Because with each month you gain more experience, with each client you gain more experience, and it's just a matter of really trusting yourself, but also, yes, providing results. So as you can showcase more of these results, you can this allows you to increase your prices as well.
Correct, because nothing is permanent, and about your job, about your client, about your stuff, about your project. It's just like the thing that 1 month you are getting like 5 to 6 projects, second month you do not have the guarantee that you will get it for sure. So this is the
Exactly.
instability, insecurity. But the thing is, you are doing your business by your own. This is the main thing. You are the owner of yourself, of your skills, of your business. So I think that makes the more satisfactory answers to me. So that's all.
100%. And yes, and sorry, one more
No,
thing
no,
here
please.
is 100%, you are the owner of your business, so you decide on the prices. But exactly as you said, it's not a stable income. So that's why it's very good to consider, okay, if I have 2 or 3 clients now, what happens if next month I have only one? So you should always be ahead this and try um to put like a safety net there also in your prices, because if something happens, this will allow you to have at least 1 month cover for you to find new clients if that's necessary. So it's a bit harder because you have to think ahead, but once you get into a place where you understand those things, it's going to help you massively.
Correct, because that helps you to basically increase the potential of your proactiveness nature. For that also, that you will have the that understanding. Yes, next month I do not have any project. You have to done according to your ad hoc activities. Nothing is stable, because if I am working for the one organization, everything is doing in the within the like year, like basically like normal ecosystem, or about the system that the company has made for their employees. But in that case,
Yeah,
freelancing, nothing is an organized structure. You have the only person, you are the only person, you have to do things by yourself. You have to make the structure for yourself. You have to make
exactly.
you have to make all the alignments for yourself for the that project. You are the only person that you have to get the project, fulfilling the project, fulfilling the KPIs, getting the business. So
Exactly.
everything is end to end, like freelancers are doing. So according to me, my questions are ended here. So we should wrap our call. Thank you so much for this. You want to close this on an end note, or you want to add something at the end?
I think the only thing I wanted to add were it was also very related to what you said, but I would say think about it as 2 golden rules.
Mhm.
First rule, make sure you deliver to the client and you set some expectations, because there is nothing worse than setting the wrong expectation and under delivering, right? So do your best to bring results to the table, do your best to make the outcome wonderful and outstanding, right? Put all your energy there and your skills, right? So if you manage to do that, then the second golden rule is never never undervalue yourself. Never put a price that you're not comfortable with and you think it values more just because you are afraid of overcharging, right? So if you know you can provide that value, work hard for it, provide the value for the client, bring results, increase conversions, KPIs, everything, and then charge what you feel it's your worth on it.
Great, guys. So who want to make their career in the freelancing, you have to keep all these two golden rules that Beatrice have just given. So if you will follow these all these two golden rules, you will have the more success in your life if you are doing. And because she is the expert according to me, because she is having like 2.5 years and she is doing very good in her career. So you can take that the reference, or you can take that knowledge, or you can take that learnings from her. And in the future, if you want, if you guys want to get in touch with you, you can easily reach out to her over the LinkedIn. I'll pin her like in the first comment, or like pin her in the details about her LinkedIn profile. You can reach out. I am sure that definitely she will come out and she will give you more understanding about the like how to grow and about anything related to the freelancing. And apart from that, you will have the good connections with Beatrice, apart from to getting a job also, as she has just mentioned that in future she will have that need to increase and expanding her team. So for that also you will have the opportunity to learn and grow with herself. So thank you so much, Beatrice.
Yes.
So thank you so much, Beatrice. Thank you so much for your time. I was waiting for this like basically the podcast, because since long and we were having this discussion, again it got cancelled again due to me. I got stuck with some of the important stuff with my personal life. So thank you so much. And whenever you will have the visit in India, so I most welcome you visit from my all of the entire Indian country. I'm just welcome you. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Same for you here, and thank you for much for having me. And yes, as you said, guys, please feel free to reach out to me on LinkedIn. And yeah, stay tuned if you want to find out more about freelancing. I'm producing a lot of content there that helps freelancers to get started or to continue their careers. And also soon my program would be ready and launched. So keep an eye on that, and I assure you it's going to be great. It's going to be full of value, and don't hesitate to get in touch with me. And Shivan, thank you so much. And this was great.
Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Take care. Bye bye.
Bye.
Being all you can't be done. But I promise to work harder than what you ever found was good.